solitude is really underrated. This society is trying to convince you that you always need to be surrounded by other people, that you always need to and have to be with someone. Doesn't matter if it's your friends or family or boyfriend, girlfriend, kids, just always it's about like programming. Feels to me that way, that because when, to be honest with you, think about it, when you actually are constantly surrounded by other people, you actually don't have much time to think about things, to think about things deeply. So yeah, so it's probably more likely that you're gonna be an NPC, I mean, yeah, like um I'm not trying to say, I'm not saying that I'm against relationships and just relationships at all. I'm not saying that. I think it's cool to have friends. I think it's cool to have, uh, you know, you know what I mean. But I'm just saying that we live in a world where you just have to be that way and that way and that way and that way, and it's all programmed. It's all because of this society, because of these social norms, because we live in a world where you cannot even express yourself deeply, truly, and this everything is just always trying to make you someone else who are not you. Not many people actually get this. Not many people actually understand this. Maybe they don't even want to. But I just, as an INFP and as a person who actually think deeply, and I just realized more and more that um, I feel comfortable to just being by my own company. I feel comfortable to to live in a solitude and to just to have my own peace, Um, so I think it's really underrated. I think it's really underrated that people are so scared. People are so fucking scared to be with themselves. I know that. Because um, I was talking to many people, and I know that they was like, I don't even remember who, but I know that like many people told me that well, they just need to be with someone, they just need to, because like it's weird to be by your own. It's weird, and you're a weirdo. I don't know. I don't know why is that, but this is all what society is trying to do, to control you, to manipulate you. And I just feel comfortable just being by my own company. And when I am by my own company, when I'm just with myself, I have the time to think about things deeply, and as a fellow INFPs, I know that sometimes it can be exhausting and overwhelming That's true. That's right. But I rather be alone. I rather be alone than being surrounded by people who actually don't appreciate my worth, who actually don't appreciate who I am, don't appreciate just small things, and people who actually don't have the same mindset and don't, why? I mean, I rather do all the things I love by myself, but just like to be free to do it, to just be free to do it. And you know that it's like it's not just about that you have like bad experiences with people, with your ex-friends or family, but we know that, like, we see those people, how they behave, and doesn't matter if it's people um, um, at the grocery store, or just walking down the street or everywhere. People just behave certain way, and I see that, I'm really sensitive into it, and into other people's energy. I'm sensitive, so I just don't need that to break my peace, because to be at peace, that's actually one of the most important things, at least for me. So I just think that it's underrated to be at solitude. I mean, I'm not trying to convince people. I'm just trying to say how it works for me and how I feel about this. That so yeah. And you see that, like, people are toxic. People are toxic. I don't. I mean, I would say this. I quote this. I hate people in general. I like people individually. So you know what it means. I like people who are on the same page. So I also like made when I create this channel, and I see that there are many people who actually think really similar in many things, like you guys, and that it's like there's no chance to find someone in real life, just some random people on the streets, and to just talk about this topic. So that's like what actually it works for me, and to just like to have connection with people who think that way. But it's in solitude, because I am open to have meaningful connection in real life. I am open to it. I'm not saying that I don't want people, that I don't want no one, but I just went some experiences in my life, and it was like for like 90%. It was always people involved in these things, and so I just want to be careful. I'm careful now. I don't I quit toxic friendship. I just quit, and I don't feel guilty or shameful, or I don't know, regretful. I mean, no, not really. No, because um because I'm just realizing more and more that you You are the person who's going to live with yourself your whole life. You know, not other people. Not even your closest people. Like if you are married or if you have kids. No. You need to be responsible for yourself, and you need to take care of yourself. Self-love and self-care, at least just trying to, and don't depend on anyone else, because you cannot even trust other people. You cannot trust. Yeah, of course. I think we all should know that we just can't trust people. Doesn't fucking matter which ones, because you see where we live. You see. So definitely my message is to just always being authentic to yourself, being who you truly are, trying to know more about yourself, who you are, what do you want, what you don't want to, and just stay true to yourself. This is the message. This is the message. Never depend on anyone else. Never depend on anyone else. Don't try to lie to yourself about these expectations, because you're never going to be okay. You're never going to be happy if you think that you need other people to make you happy, because it's not about them, but it's about you. Thanks for watching, guys. Thank you for your support, your feedback, your comments, your likes, sharings. I'll be back soon, and take care of yourself, and peace.